What's up, everyone? Welcome to Pack and Chat, place where anime fans and TCG collectors kick back, crack some packs, and have real conversations. I'm Anime TCG Dad. Let's see what we pull today and where the conversation takes us. So, uh, how's everybody doing? Hoping everybody's having an enjoyable Saturday, or if wherever you're watching from, it's not Saturday yet, though. I think pretty much the entire world is in Saturday right now. I don't know. That trips me out sometimes, knowing that it's like nighttime here, but it's like morning in China and places like that. But anyways, um, like I said, hope everybody's having a great Saturday. I'm a little tired. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to notice that, but yeah, I was up really late last night, studying till like almost 1 a.m. So, and I had to get up to work today at 7 in the morning. Um, but we're going to push through. Tomorrow we've got a card show that we're going to be going to, and hopefully we're going to be making a big deal, big trade. Uh, and if we're able to do that on Monday night stream, I'll be showing you guys what I was able to pick up. So I'm very excited. Uh, Something tells me that even though I am exhausted, I'm going to have a little bit of a hard time sleeping tonight because I'm really excited about tomorrow's show. Anywho, I wanted to hop right into what I'm watching. You guys know that I'm watching simultaneously Classroom for the Elite, and I'm also rewatching Yu-Gi-Oh that I haven't watched since I was a kid because Netflix is taking it down soon, so I wanted to watch it completely. But since I've been real busy studying and working and things like that, I haven't really had much of a chance to um, watch anime. But I have been reading manga on my iPad, so I've been reading uh, manga more so the last couple of days than watching anime. Um, so no judgment, guys. If you're cultured, you're not gonna judge. But anywho, I'm reading High School DxD in manga on Crunchyroll manga. Um, I did watch the anime. Yes, it is pretty 18 plus, but I still thought it was good. I enjoyed it. I like the theme of like dying but being reborn with powers, right? Uh, so right now in the manga, I am where the Gremries are having a raiding game against the Sea Tree family. It's interesting when you watch the anime first or read the manga first, and then you do the other, right? So if you watch the anime and then you read the manga, or you read the manga, then you watch the anime. It's interesting because in the anime, I think they were having a rating game, and I think it pretty much came down to they had a volleyball game or something like that. It's pretty much all it was. Um, but in the manga, they're having a full blown rating game inside of like a recreation of a mall, like a shopping mall, uh, and they're legitimately like fighting. So uh, I think that's interesting. I mean, I think maybe I'll make that a theme of some of my streams, like when I'm reading a manga or watching a anime after reading a manga, the differences between the two, because there's almost always some variances, right? I did watch like one or two more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! The last time I let you guys know that he was battling like that shadow guy that's on Duelist Kingdom, that he um was the shadow guy's like on Maximilian Pegasus's payroll, and he's there just to eliminate people from the tournament. So Yugi defeated him, and they regrouped with Mime. I got her starship chips back, and they made contact with Seto Kaiba that showed up on a helicopter or a boat or something. I don't remember now. Some sort of a motorcraft, right? Um, and then I guess Yugi wanted to team up with him, and Kaiba didn't want to team up with them. So Joey and Kaiba kind of had a little scuffle, and essentially Joey and Kaiba duel. Kaiba completely destroys Joey and ruins Joey's confidence. Um, and that's where we're at right now. That's where I stopped, which is getting good. Um, as far as pack openings for Pokemon tonight, because the stream's not going to be like a super long stream. It's going to be relatively short. I need to get some rest and get ready for my show for the card show tomorrow. Um, we're going to open 4 packs of Chaos Rising. As you guys, if you've followed at all or watched any of my videos, you've heard me complaining about the lack of hits from Chaos Rising. Absolutely, I have not pulled any chase card, but I also haven't pulled any like really nice SIR. I haven't pulled much of anything, and we've opened a lot of packs. So right now we're gonna open Chaos Rising, and this is gonna be packs 72 through 75. So 4 packs, and by the time we open that last pack, we're gonna be on 75 packs of Chaos Rising opened. Um, and if we don't pull nothing, then if we don't pull anything good, then that's gonna be you know, documented here for you guys as 75 packs, a 75 pack dry spell, right? So we're gonna go ahead and get started with opening packs of Chaos Rising. Hopefully, we break our bad luck streak. Um, I'm getting to the point where I'm just like, hey, do hits even exist in this set? Because you get unrealistic expectations watching other YouTubers and stuff like that. Their content. They're like, oh man, I opened 1 pack of Chaos Risings, first pack I've ever opened, and they pull like a hyper rare or something crazy, and then you're discouraged and you're like, yeah, I've opened 75 and I haven't gotten anything. um, how much of that is like legitimately, hey, they really opened their first pack and got a hit, and how much of that is, uh, fabricated? I don't know. It is, of course, 100% possible to open back and get the chase card, but uh, after opening 71 packs so far, and by the end of the stream, 75. Um, it's gonna got me questioning if these cards even exist, right? I know they do, but man, the hit rate is rough in Chaos Rising. It's been really bad. Anywho, pack one, let's get started. Code card for anybody that's interested. We got an energy, and here we go. Oh my god. Okay, so not a bad pull. It's actually a nice AR art. It's like it's a nice uh art rare. But I will say not what I'm looking for, and it is like the third time I pull this one. So it's like, how can I get the same card so many times and I can't get one of the card that I really want? I'm chasing the hyper rare gold Greninja card just because I want it for my collection because I think it looks sick. I don't think you need any more reason than that to want a card other than you just really like it and you want it. And that's what I'm chasing. At this point, I've spent way more than what that card's even worth. I could have just bought it. but we're all degenerates and we like the chase, right? But at some point, like, we're gonna be on pack 75 by the end of the stream. And I feel like if by pack 100 or 120, I don't get it. I feel like I should just buy the card. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. Okay, that's a good card. I had not gotten that one. Let's give this a scan. I almost didn't believe it for a second there. A nice card that I haven't gotten. Okay, that's a nice card. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I mean, if I don't, we might take a break from if I'm able to procure some at the card show tomorrow. We might take a break from Chaos Rising for a few and open some of the new set, Pitch Black. What do you guys think of that? Uh, give the Ninja Chase a break while we open some of the new set. I'm sure you guys would like to see that, and you guys are probably getting tired of watching me cry over not getting anything from Chaos Rising. Technically, we're 2 for 2 on the first 2 packs, so we can't really ask for much more, even though, of course, yeah, even though nothing on that one. Even though, of course, I really want that Greninja, but going 2 for 2 is quite a lot, quite a lot to ask for Chaos Rising. Aros, okay. Man, 3 out of 4 hits is not bad. I really can't complain. I will say I've pulled this Tauros, I think now 3 or 4 times. We're not a you know what? I'm not even gonna complain. We didn't get the card we wanted, but we went 3 for 4 on Chaos Rising, and I don't think that's ever happened. I mean, you guys have seen me go 0 for 4 multiple times. You guys have seen me go 1 for 4 a few times. You guys have seen me go 2 for 4. I don't even think you guys have seen me go 2 for 4 and going 3 for 4. I mean, ain't no complaints. So we opened 4 packs of Chaos Rising, and we got 3 hits. I can't even complain about that. Okay, so not bad. And since all of those are repeats, except for the Floette, which I'm gonna keep, the other two I might trade with some people at the card show for something else that I don't have in my collection already. So we got a keeper, new card that I didn't have, and we got two trading pieces. Not gonna complain. So today's anime quote of the day is a quote by Anoki, and it's never give up without even trying. Do what you can, no matter how small the effect it may have. Okay. So that's a big one. So what does that mean to me? That means sometimes you don't want to even try something. You want to just like give up on that dream, that idea, because maybe you don't have that much you don't have the means to do it really big, right? So you you let that hold you back and you don't even do it. You don't even try. But start with what you have. And, even if you start small, just start, right? So, it's here, let me read the quote one more time. Never give up without trying. Do what you can, no matter how small the effect it may have. So, this speaks to me because it's telling me, hey, maybe you can't make a huge impact, but it doesn't mean you can't have no impact. So just because you're not flashy and big, doesn't mean you can't still do what you want to do, right? And where this speaks to me is, hey, I scroll YouTube, right? So do all of us. We scroll YouTube, we scroll social media, and we see people, opening 17 booster boxes of Pitch Black or Chaos Rising or whatever set, name the set, uh, and pulling all the chase cards and doing that all in a 3-hour stream. And you know, I don't have the means to do that, but maybe I can only open a couple of packs, 2 to 4 packs in a stream. Uh, but it doesn't mean that I should just not stream, right? Doesn't mean just because you can't afford, because you don't have the money to be able to open huge packs at volume constantly, like all of these big YouTube creators in the TCG space do. Doesn't mean you should just not stream at all. Do what you can with what you have. Still give it a shot, right? You know, you want to be a painter, but you can't afford the really expensive brushes and the paint. You can only afford, the basic stuff from Walmart. Still create your art. For me, it's I want to be a creator in the anime and the TCG space. I can't afford to open 50 packs every stream. I can do four, but I'm still going to do it. You want to be a musician. You want to be a guitarist, for example, but you can't afford a Gibson Les Paul. All you can get is a Squire uh, bundle from Walmart for 250 bucks. You can't afford that $5,000 guitar. Doesn't mean you can't make good music. You can still do what you can with what you have, and don't allow not having a lot to stop you from doing anything. Right? So do what you can with what you have, and don't allow not having a lot to stop you from not from doing anything. I hope that, if you guys take away anything, it's that start where you can, do what you can with what you have, and don't let the fact that you see people doing what you want to do, but like on a huge scale, uh, stop you and make you feel bad about your small scale operation and stop you from even doing it. With that being said, guys, we're pretty much at the end of the stream for today. Like I said, it was going to be a short stream. I didn't have a huge update for you guys on what I'm watching because I haven't been able to sit down and really enjoy watching some anime because of all the studying I've been doing lately. Also, I'm going to a card show tomorrow, so I didn't really have a haul to show you guys today. Uh, and we had only 4 packs of Chaos Rising. We didn't have any Yu-Gi-Oh or anything else. Um, but we went 3 for 4 on Chaos Rising, which has never happened, and I'm happy with the hits, even though 2 of them are repeats. Still the hit rate for those 4 packs was more than I could ask for. With that being said, guys, I always give the same spiel at the end of every live. I just want to let you guys know that the reason I created this channel and I'm doing these live streams and uploading shorts and trying to spread a message out there and attract people to my live stream is because I'm trying to create a community where people who really like TCG, Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, One Piece cards, Dragon Ball cards, Naruto cards, uh, can come together and talk about the hobby, discuss the hobby, debate, have a good time, blow off some steam. And people that really like anime can come. We can talk about some anime. We can have discourse about anime, and because essentially, you know, I I fall into this category, but I know there's a bunch of you that fall into this category. The category is I'm passionate about anime or I'm passionate about TCG, either or, but I don't have a lot of friends in real life. And if I did, and the friends that I do have aren't into those things. So I don't have people to talk to about my passions. And when you really, really like something, you want to have some friends in that community that you can talk to and have fun with. And that's what you guys are going to be for me because I don't have it in real life. So I'm trying to create a community where people who maybe don't have a lot of people to talk to about their hobbies, and those hobbies being TCG and anime, can come and this is a community where we can all be friends and enjoy having discourse about these topics. So that's what this is all about. It's about building a community, making friends, and talking about things we really like. That's the bottom line. So with that being said, if you guys can interact with my content, share my shorts, like, drop comments, and subscribe to my channel. First of all, it would be an absolute honor for me to gain you as a subscriber. Second of all, it would mean the world to me. Third of all, it's going to help build this community that I think is really important. It's important to have a place for us, right? And I also want to say something. Uh, I want this to be a safe space for people to come and talk about trading cards and anime, regardless of gender, regardless of anything, age, because sometimes I see some discrimination, uh, and I've experienced it myself in the anime space or in the trading card, Pokemon specifically. Uh, where people have made nasty comments to me. Hey, aren't you too old for this? When are you going to grow up? And I want this to be a place where it doesn't matter. None of that matters. Right. And we can all have fun. Because if I had $1 for every time somebody asked me, it went out, you know, hey, when are you going to stop watching cartoons? Aren't you a little old? I'd have a pretty good, I could probably retire. So, and it doesn't feel good when that happens. So I don't want that to be, I want this community that I'm building to be outside of that. But anyways, thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate you guys. I love you guys, and I hope to see you in the next stream. And I hope to see more people joining over time, so we could build this community. More people chiming in the chat. More people, adding to the discourse, having good conversations, and just overall adding to the awesome time that I want this. this little slice of the day to be for everybody. And as we build community, as we have more people joining these lives, we'll go longer. We'll do longer streams. It's just since I spend a lot of this time talking to myself, uh there's only so much I can talk to myself about, right? But because I have 7 subscribers, my subscribers haven't moved in weeks. So you know like I said, and I preach anime quote of the day every stream. So I'm not giving up. I'm gonna keep pushing through. It's just, yeah, it gets a little lonely when the viewers are on the low side. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep pushing through. And like I said, please interact with my stuff. Subscribe to my channel. Help me build this community because it would mean the world to me. Like you guys have no idea how much it would mean for me to be able to build this community and have friends to talk to. Uh, that's the bottom line. So anyways, have a good night, guys, and I'll see you guys on Monday, and we'll see what we get at the card show tomorrow, and we'll do a little haul. Thank you, guys.